Hey guys, I'm back today with another video. This one is going to be brought to you by the company Idefinewig. Of course, before I get started on all the details, guys, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, turn those notifications on so you don't miss out on any of my videos. This is my first time working with this company. The unit that I will be showing you guys today is their 13x6 curly lace frontal bob wig. This one is in the density 300%, and yes, this is thick. And then it states that the length on this is 14 inches. Now this one does have your standard cap construction, which is 2 combs on the side, a comb in the back, a comb in the middle, and your adjustable straps. And they also have a removable elastic band. This unit does come with your soft Swiss lace, and the lace on this is really thin. And then it does come with a very nice pre-poked hairline, which I am going to show you guys. Now I will be styling this unit on camera for you guys, but just wanted to showcase the hairline. This hairline is bomb. I did not pluck any hair out of this hairline, and as soon as I washed it, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna have to, because it just looks so good. So they did a really good job with plucking the hairline, and as you guys can see, that lace is melting in on the mannequin. That is what the parting space is looking like. I did go ahead and bleach the knots on this unit. However, the front of the hairline does come pre-bleached, so it is totally up to you. Now, the knots aren't big, but they were a little bit dark, so I wanted to conceal them and make them look a little bit more natural. So I did wash this unit using my Aussie Moist shampoo and conditioner, and then I am defining the curls by using my She Is Bomb Fuse Foam, and I'm just running that throughout the hair. Now, I did not want to focus on the parting space, because even though the parting space is 13x6, it is a little bit thick up at the top, and I did not want to have to worry about plucking, so I wanted to try to create a flip over look. Comes to styling, I prefer to do it on the mannequin head, especially if I already know exactly how I want the unit to be styled. Sometimes that does not always happen. I end up styling on my head, but it's because I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I already knew I wanted to flip over, so that's why I'm doing this. I think that styling on your mannequin head makes it just so much easier, and your part, or however you choose to set it, is already set. So all you have to do is place it on your head and then melt it down if you choose to. So as you guys can see, I'm using the She Is Bomb Fuse Foam, and I'm running that throughout the hair. I also do have my bottle, my water bottle, to spray and keep the hair moist while I'm doing it, because this hair is so thick it was starting to dry out pretty quickly. So I'm just kind of molding the front of the hairline down, and then that is what it is looking like. I kept it very simple as far as the hairline goes. I didn't really do anything over dramatic. This is what it is looking like now that it has been freshly dried. Now, I did sit this unit outside on the patio. Of course, if the sun is beaming, that is going to help speed up your drying time. So that is what it is looking like. It is 100% dry. I do get some questions like, how do you keep the wet look? I just don't mess with it. Like, once you style it, set it, forget it until it's time to put it on your head. You do not want to have to mess up the curls and cause frizziness until you know for sure you are ready to pick it apart. So I'm just going ahead and putting this on my head. This lace is light. It is light on my head, so I'm definitely know I'm going to have to work it out. Now, this is an average cap size. This cap was very big on my head, so I am not going to be able to wear this glueless. I am going to have to use some type of adhesive. But as you guys can see, I am cutting off the sides where there was some excess lace. I'm pinning the hair back, and then I'm just going to work on cutting the rest of the lace off. You guys can see as I'm cutting off the lace, you can definitely see where the lace is starting at. So I'm doing my best to try to cut off enough of the lace, but not cut off too much of the lace where it's going to end up pushing the whole hairline back, because I still have to melt this down to my skin. So I'm just gonna go in and just cut off those excess pieces that I see need to be cut off. And then for today, I am gonna use my Got To Be High Insta Hold spray to melt this down. So I'm just putting that on my forehead, and then I'm going to work in sections. Because this is so big, I wasn't able to pull this all up at once. I had to go in sections It just kept slipping off my head, and I felt a lot of room in the back of the cap. On the website, I'm not sure if they offer a different cap size. Like I said, I will make sure to leave all of the information down below, but I believe that it is a standard medium size. So just be careful when you are picking out your cap sizes when it comes to certain companies, because for some companies I can definitely get away with the medium, but some companies I definitely need a small. So I'm going around the hairline with my rat tail comb, and I'm laying down the front, well, pressing in the front of the lace so that it does not roll up. That's the last thing I want it to do. And then I am going on the side, of course, spraying extra spray to make sure that the sides lay down, and then I'm taking the blow dryer to speed up the process. So now that I am done blow drying everything down, just want to show you guys what that lace is looking like. Now, once I get up close to the camera, it looks fine, but it is still coming off ashy. So I'm gonna go in with my Ruby Kisses 3D Contour Creator Powder Palette, and it probably don't look too bad on my side, but I promise y'all it was giving off just like this white cast, and it just wasn't working right. So I had to go in and fix that. Now I tried to go in with the lighter and the darker color that I like to use, but even then you guys can see how powdery it looks. So I am gonna have to end up fixing that, just because I was not happy with how it looks. Like if I held my head at a certain angle, I feel like it looked fine, but once I looked up, that wasn't gonna work. So my trick that I like to do is when I look up and when I take my selfies, if I can see my lace, then that means that I need more work. So now I'm gonna go in. I'm using some reinforcement here now. I'm going in with my MAC NW43. That's my color that I am. I'm going around the hairline with that powder. I'm using my big brush. And I'm gonna go in with my bronzer by Fenty Beauty. This one is Cocoa Naughty. As you guys can see, I have hit pan on it. This is my favorite bronzer. It bronzes really well, but I'm gonna go around the hairline, and then that is going to help do the trick. Now, to have cut all this out, I should have just went in with my Eben New York tint spray, but I really wasn't thinking. So of course I had to put in the extra work to make this blend in well with my skin. So then I'm gonna go in with my Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Serum, rub that throughout my hands, and then just place a little bit around the hairline area, just because I still was noticing a little bit of a cast, and that seemed to help do the trick. Yes, now it's finally coming together. And then I'm going to go ahead and run my fingers throughout the hair and fluff it up. And as you guys can see, this hair is really thick. This is some true 300% density, because it even felt heavy on my head. I definitely could feel the weight. So if you like some big, curly, high density hair, then this may work out well for you. Now, as you guys can see, I'm not even having to fluff up too much because it's already looking big, and I don't want it to overpower my face, especially because I am wearing it as a flip over. I want a little extra something on that one side, so I'm just taking my foam, and then I'm just going to kind of lightly swoop that over in that one area. Then I'm going to touch up a couple of little pieces in the front, but other than that, that's about it. I'm still going to leave it simple. I'm not going to do too much when it comes to the front of the hairline, because I definitely didn't feel like this hairline needed any baby hairs or too much extra to it. That's why you guys see me kind of pushing that right back into place, because I didn't feel like it needed all that. And then I'm going to take the hot comb and just kind of press out the roots a little bit. The only thing I can say about this density, it is thick from the very top to the ends. So there is some density that's going to have to literally either be pressed out, or you're going to have to mold it to not make it look so humpy at the top. And then just one piece right there I felt like needed to be cut down a little bit shorter, so I'm just going to cut some little bit of layers on that one side, and then I think your girl is finally good to go. So guys, this is the final look when it comes to this curly short wig. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. You get a very good amount of density. Now I can say that I did feel like this is a little bit longer than 14 inches. I feel like when it was stretched, it was closer to 16. So if you want it to be a little bit more shorter, then of course you definitely can cut off some of the pieces. As far as the density goes, like I said, this unit was very, very thick, so they did not skimp you out when it came to density on this wig. It was very easy to style. The hair was very nice and curly. It wasn't dry, and I didn't notice any dry ends when it came to this unit. Stated in the beginning, I do feel like the parting space was a little bit tighter and it needs to be kind of plucked out a little bit more, but the hairline on this, guys, is absolutely gorgeous. They were on point with it. My only cons when it came to this unit was that the lace was a little bit on the lighter side, but of course that's easy to fix, and then also the cap was big on my head. Know what you guys think about this flip over look if you are feeling this curly short unit. And of course I am going to include some video footage without the ring light on and natural lighting so you guys can see what the lace is looking like and also a better view of the hairline. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel once again, turn those notifications on, share this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.